Good morning, we're on our way to Disney. Are we all excited? We're going to the Magic Kingdom today. Woo! We are off to the Magic Kingdom today. We're actually meeting my friend Natasha there as well, who is now a local here in Florida. We got ourselves our Tron virtual queue this morning. We're in board group 5, which is amazing because that means we're going to be like one of the first groups called. It's a beautiful day and it's our first time going to Disney on this trip and I'm so excited. We are staying out in Celebration, so it's our first time also doing the drive. No, we're not. Where are we? We just drove past Celebration. We're staying out in Champions Gate. So it's our first time doing the drive from Champions Gate to Disney. Now it's very early. We are arriving up at the parking gate of 5 to 8. The park's open at 9. But there was no traffic. It was grand, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was perfect.
We've been hearing like a lot of horror stories about the traffic, so I think at certain times it's probably super busy. So we'll keep you updated on that because I know that that's one thing that people are usually concerned about if they're going to stay like off-site, is just how long it might take to get to the parks and stuff. Oh, we're coming up to the entrance. Oh my gosh, are we ready? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disney! We're approaching the toll plaza now. Another thing, obviously, if you are staying off-site, is that you do have to pay for parking. Rachel and I actually have an annual pass, which means we don't have to pay for parking. I think it was it $25 or $27 for parking, standard parking? You get standard parking included with the annual pass, but you can pay for preferred parking, but we never do. It's quite early as well, so hopefully we'll get a decent spot. Rachel, what's your parking tip?
Okay, there's 2 queues going into the parking lot.
Yeah.
One left sitting. You want to be on the outside queue because they keep putting the inside queue all the way to the end.
The end of the row, yeah. So if you want a better chance of being closer, you stay on the queue that's the further side, to the side that you're going to be turning in to park on. So if your parking's on the left, stay to the right lane. If your parking's on the right, stay to the left lane. And you've then got a better chance of not being right at an end, because we've observed how they do this, and they will always put that inside queue down to the bottom when they're starting the new line, and so you miss out on the spots that are really close. Well, today there's something strange going on. So our tip is irrelevant, as they've just put us all into one line, and for some reason we're all straight. Oh, is this actually a parking spot? No way. There is. Look, we're parking straight.
Right, yeah.
Parallel parking. We're at the Ticket and Transport Centre. I think we're going with monorail. Yeah. Natasha has joined us. Hey, Natasha.
How's it going?
It's so nice to see you.
It's been so long.
Natasha is basically an adopted member of our family when we're in Florida. We have made it to the Magic Kingdom. It's not too busy, so the time right now is 8:26. No, 8:20. Yeah, 8:26. So here's a little view of the amount of people here. So it is pretty quiet. Now, it is early entry for on-site resort guests at 8:30. We're not part of that, so we're just going to chill on Main Street. But it's nice to get here early. You avoid the hassle of crazy lines. You can see there's actually a party tonight. We're not going tonight, but we are going on Tuesday. Hey, Rach. Oh, I haven't seen the Halloween decorations in so long. They're so cool. I love the Magic Kingdom this time of year with the Halloween decorations. When was the last time we saw Halloween?
Yeah, Halloween sometime.
It might have been 2019. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Don't know where these lot are off to. I think they might be off to Starbucks. How does it feel to be back, Dad?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, delighted. Happy days.
You happy to be back, Mommy? Yeah! Oh, we're getting some aircon blowing out from somewhere, yeah? Oh, I love this time of year.
I took the most amazing picture.
Did you? Oh, that is a cool picture. Rachel takes all the pictures. She's the best picture taker. I actually, for someone that does a lot of vlogging, cannot take a photo to save my life. Yeah, just driving up and down Main Street, I would love that. No, I'm always super interested to know what people's Starbucks orders are. So Rachel and I are actually sharing this because we did have some coffee this morning. This is a pumpkin spice iced latte with blonde roast and oat milk, and we also got some pumpkin cold brew. The foam on top, the pumpkin cold brew foam, and yeah, it looks kind of cool. You can kind of see the foam there. This is a new creation, so it'll be interesting to see what this is like. Mom just got the oat milk iced blonde roast latte, no syrup, and then Dad has got a hot, extra hot pumpkin spice latte, venti, and his hand is eager to take it away. It is about 2 minutes to 9. They actually did the show a little early and then let us through. We were just sipping our coffees on Main Street. It's nice actually going straight to Tron as our virtual queue for the first thing in the morning, because we're not kind of caught up in the rush of everybody trying to get into the park and head over to the rides and stuff. So we're just strolling on over, sipping our coffee. What do you think of the pumpkin spice?
Pretty good.
It's really nice, isn't it? I think this is a new favorite because it's sweet, but it's not like super sweet. Very smooth. Yeah, it is very smooth and creamy. Honestly, if you haven't tried it before, the blonde roast with oat milk as an iced coffee, it's amazing. And then add a syrup in, or like, you know, a flavor like pumpkin spice. There she goes. We are so excited. It is Dad's first time going on Tron. Are you excited, Dad?
I am excited, yeah. I haven't even looked at any of the videos of it. So.
Yeah.
This is the first time even getting up close to it now to look at it and see.
Oh my gosh. Rachel is saying we'll have to do it at night at some point, so you can see it at night with all the lights and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mom is gonna abstain. It's not her kind of ride, so she might even see us go past. I think we gave Mom a little bit of PTSD now after we brought her on Guardians when that first opened. That was an error. Currently they're calling group 1 to 16. Now it's worth noting, if you don't have the early entry, so from 8:30 to 9, as you're not staying on site, just like we are, your group may actually get called, and obviously you can't come through because you're not allowed access to the park. But don't worry, they extend that sort of first slot. I'm pretty sure the first slot goes from say 8:30 to 9:45, so it's just a little over an hour instead of the usual, I think, hour slot. So don't worry if your group is called, just come straight here when you do actually get into the park. All right, we're going on through.
Attention users, you are about to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Oh, there's no car. Well, that was a fail. They didn't have that synced up very well. I find it's real hit and miss with that little pre-show thing, and it is a good little touch. I wish they would yeah, do a bit better at just like making it synced and making sure people actually stop in that room and stuff. But I guess they're trying to get people through the queue right now, because look at this massive queue. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I've ever been here with 0 people in front of us, so I know last time we had barely any wait. Definitely found those early boarding groups in the morning so quiet. So if you do get one, come straight away. You will save so much time. Alright, so for Dad's first time we're doing front row. Are you excited?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do we think, Dad?
Oh, it's brilliant, yeah. Really
It's good, isn't it? And we saw Mom as well going around.
She took out her phone and take a picture, but like, we were well gone.
I know, yeah, I think she tried to catch us, but yeah, she's a little bit late. Oh, that was so much fun. We have come to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The wait time right now is only listed at 30 minutes. and it's actually only been about 25. The park is so quiet today because there is an evening Mickey's Not So Scary party. Now we're not going to that, but I always find coming in the morning of a party is a quiet time for the parks. That was fun! Did you guys like it? Yeah. We heard you screaming in the background, Mommy. Mom is right in the sun. You getting a tan back there, Mom? Time for us to board our Doom Buggy. I love Haunted Mansion. It's such a good ride. We just did Haunted Mansion. As you'll have seen, it's a 15-minute wait right now. And we're going to head over to Pirates of the Caribbean. Rachel, Natasha and I squeezed into a single Doom Buggy, which is fun. I feel like it's like you fit, but like just about. Definitely a tight squeeze. Yeah, there was a little bit of side sitting going on, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna head over to Pirates of the Caribbean now. That's such a fun ride though. I love Haunted Mansion. It's such a nostalgic ride as well. We used to when Rachel was younger. First time Rachel came to Disney World, she was like 4. We told her that it was Casper because she loved watching the Casper cartoon, so she wouldn't be scared. Because it is actually a little bit scary for kids, I think. Like when you go in there, like there's no way out, like, you know. And then when you're leaving, they're like a ghost is gonna follow you home. We have made it over to Adventureland. We've just stopped in. Natasha and my mum have just gone to the bathroom. It's lovely in the shade. It's actually not super hot. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it doesn't feel. It's definitely humid, but it doesn't
32.
feel too bad. 32 today or right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I just checked on the watch.
Really? 32? It is hot, I suppose. I think because it's been roasting in London as well, it doesn't feel like too much of a switch up. Yeah, London actually has like the exact same temperature as Orlando the last few days. I think it is about to get a little bit cooler. My poor little dog, he's like been struggling in the heat, bless him. We completely forgot to take our snacks to the park. Normally we would bring like a cereal bar or something. We do have lunch booked today at Boathouse in Disney Springs at 1 o'clock. But I always find we just get hungry super early. So we're just having to think about snack options. We could do, our usual is like the cheeseburger spring rolls. We like those. But yeah, just something small maybe just to take us over, and definitely fancy something savory. So yeah, not sure, having a little think. I do think Magic Kingdom sometimes we struggle a little bit with finding bits of food like that. Oh, here are the girls.
Needs more beignets.
Magic Kingdom does need more beignets. Do you think they'll bring them to Tiana's?
We were talking about this earlier, and I don't know, I'd like it, but
She's not giving me positive vibes.
Yeah, where's
you
your...
know there's a private restaurant opening here. It was announced at D23.
Oh, was
like
it
2 days
announced?
ago or
Oh,
something.
no way.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. That, like, it's not going to be like one that sees the boat though.
I don't think so.
But the whole concept of the ride is Tiana's Foods. That's what it says.
So I know that there were some people who were talking about this.
Yeah.
And it seems like they put those stickers up to give you the feeling that it's coming in, but there's no promise that there's actually
There's
gonna
no
be a
promise that
restaurant.
there's a
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even want a restaurant. I just want like a little beignet place.
Yeah.
Like what they have in Disneyland.
Right. So what we want
That's
is
what
them
we
to put
want.
the McDonald's fries back over that place.
The McDonald's
and
fries.
then a beignet place further on.
I would like some McDonald's. Well, Rachel was literally just saying that she'd love to have some Shake Shack cheesy fries right now. Yeah, but beignets would be amazing. Pirates only has a 5-minute wait. So just for reference, it is now 25 past 10.
Do have yourself a drink, small one. Drink out, on a shout out. This is a fun treasure indeed. That will
Guided you well.
There were some nervous shuffling in the seats going on to try and avoid all the water on Pirates. I don't think anyone got splashed too bad this time, did they? No? Did you get splashed? No? There was also a few fights about sitting in the middle. We are walking back through Adventureland. We're feeling peckish, so I think we're going to go to Sunshine Tree Terrace. Natasha was saying they have pop stickers there, which I didn't know about, so we'll definitely try them out. It's very handy having a local with us for all the tips on the snacks and stuff. And then that's also where you can get the, I think it's the Dole Whip float. Aloha All Refreshments is just the other side of Magic Carpets. That's where you get the regular Dole Whip, I'm pretty sure. And you can mobile order a lot of those now, but Natasha was saying you can't mobile order the pot stickers, so we'll need to just go see if it's open and order at the counter. But guys, look at this. This is not busy. It is now 10:40 compared to what we experienced back in May. Obviously in June it was wild. But yeah, I just feel like, I mean, people know September is a good time to come, I guess. It is a bit quieter, but also it's those party mornings, and I feel like because there is the Halloween party in September, August, and I guess into all of October as well, those party mornings in the parks just tend to be a little sweet spot where it's just much quieter, and that's always been the case as we've found it. So it's a good tip if you're here during the party and you know it's the day you're not going to the party, come in the morning and you should be able to get a lot done. Obviously once it hits that sort of 4 p.m. mark where party guests can start entering, it's going to start getting real busy real quick. So this is the crispy beef dumplings. They actually look really good with an orange ginger glaze. Sounds really nice. And here's the floats here. They've got the I Love You float and then some other floats as well. Here is the crispy beef dumplings. They look really good. Do you want to try one? Taste tester. It's good. What did you get?
So it's like the lava you float, which is like the orange Dole Whip on top of the strawberry soda, but I just got it as a float, like not with the bits on top. And the lava you float comes with the strawberry sauce as well and some popping candy, but yeah, this is just a float on strawberry. Looks cool though.
Looks lovely. I love when there's walking characters. Or Roman characters. Whichever. I guess a lot of them walk.
We said Roman characters like God, Greek.
Oh
like,
no.
I love this Roman.
Just roaming around.
Roman centurions. Roman.
Oh, there he is. He's looking for someone. Maybe the boys. They're always getting lost. My dad is obsessed with the photo pass. They're over there having a little photo shoot now. We're just stood off in the shade opposite Gaston's. Look, even Gaston's isn't mad busy. Every time I've seen this recently, there's been queues out the door. It's so nice. This is actually reminiscent of the good old days of being able to come to the park early in the morning and get loads of stuff done. We are going under the sea now, only a 5-minute wait, which is pretty much a walk on. Hi! We are now at about 11:15 or 11:15. I think we're gonna stay in the park for another hour or so, and then we're gonna shoot across to Disney Springs, which is right when it'll be getting super hot, and we'll go for lunch at the boathouse. We love doing this, like coming in early in the morning, doing as much as possible, but kind of like not wearing ourselves out in the super hot part of the day, going off for a nice chilled lunch. I'm actually like so happy with how much we've managed to do today though. It's been so good being able to get on quite a few rides with pretty much no wait. Next up, I think we're gonna head over to Tomorrowland. We actually haven't done Space today, which is very rare for us because it's normally the first ride that we do, but because we had the Tron virtual queue, we went straight there. And then my mom doesn't do Tron, well, she didn't do Tron and she won't do Space, so we'll save Space for when we're back. We've got plenty of trips here to the Magic Kingdom, including when we're on site and we have the evening hours, it'll be super quiet and stuff.
Are you writing your stuff down? Because some important stuff I'm telling you as you go.
We are heading on to Buzz next. It is sat at a 10-minute wait. Our time now is just 25 to 12. I love this ride. We do get a bit competitive though. This was a really short wait, less than 10 minutes I'd say. We did okay, Not the best showing. Got to see how the others do. I've got Dad in my car. I was showing him all the hot spots. The People Mover has just gone down. That was going to be our next ride. Maybe we'll just have a little look around some shops on the way out. I think we just need a bit of aircon. It's quite warm, but I think Natasha, of course, was the winner on Buzz. You've definitely brushed up since you've been here.
I still haven't got Galactic whatever.
You still haven't got
I
it?
haven't got it because I'm rubbish. So I can tell you the ones the good ones to get.
good
The
ones.
floor in the first room, hit underneath.
Onto the floor.
Under the floor.
We always go for it.
Yeah, underneath the floor. Then Big Volcano right at the top.
The
in
top
that big
one, I know
but it's
that
really
one.
Far. So it's really
Yeah,
far
it was
away.
really hard to
Then
get.
on Zerg's ship, the one right at the bottom.
At the
of
bottom,
Zerg's
okay,
ship.
I know that one.
And then basically, then you're just cleaning up. After that,
Okay.
you should have enough.
Okay. But yet you don't.
Yes, Karen.
As a former galactic hero. No, I've had it a couple of times. On that trip, because I got it by myself first, and then we got it simultaneously. Yeah, I even got a button. It was back when they used to have the badges, yeah. We're gonna pop into the shops on the left-hand side here on the way out. Starbucks is super busy right now. It's handy going in like before the park opens, so you're kind of not wasting your park time. But look at Main Street. Now there is a parade happening soon, but Main Street is empty. So empty. There's not like hordes of people coming in right now. You all right? Yeah. You don't want to go in there? Oh, it's the crystal shop? Rachel got a gorgeous shirt in this shop here last time. I do find this shop on the left here, the one we're about to go into, sometimes has some good bits that you might not see elsewhere. So it's a good one to go into. Oh, and the aircon is delicious. Oh, that Tommy Hilfiger jumper is gorgeous. And there's 30% off. But 30% off expensive is probably still expensive. Oh, true. 189 with 30 and 20, so 50%. So it's like 90 something, $94. That's gorgeous.
It's nice though.
I really like this Pixar hat. It's so nice. It's a Nike hat as well. $39.99. I do find though, like the one size hats, like the unisex one size, they just don't sit as well. If you can get a woman's fit, I always find that just looks a little bit nicer. Otherwise you kind of have like a bit of excess hat on your head. Oh, the mixed popcorn. That looks good. Oh, that looks nice. Oh my gosh. They have loads.
That's all.
I love just seeing all of the M&Ms. So colourful. When I'm in here, I always like to pop over and see what's being made. Because you can usually just see some pretty cool things getting made in the kitchen. Oh, something orange. Oh my gosh, it's like a poison apple is what it looks like. You can see it's all glazed because there's the red apples over there before they've been glazed. Oh, there it is. That looks amazing. And then they've got some stuff. Oh, hi! They've got some stuff in the background then as well that's already been made. The lovely Audrey is doing a great job. Doesn't it look cool? The glaze looks amazing. It was a productive morning. We're just leaving now. See you real soon. We're gonna head back to the car and drive over to Disney Springs. Where we've got,
12 o'clock.
yeah. We did so much, didn't we? It's great. This is, like I say, exactly what we like to do. Come in early, try and get as much done as possible, leave the park just when we're getting to that point where it's getting a bit hot, we're getting a bit tired, go have lunch, and then today we're going to go back and chill at the villa. And it just means that we're not starting out the holiday going full force and exhausting ourselves, and what has happened to us in the past, also making ourselves sick, like just because it's so intense, you've got a bit of travel sickness, and then, you know, you're like trying to do full days in the park and it's roasting and all of that. So that's definitely what works for us now. Obviously, you know, we're getting to come here regularly, so I know for some people, if it's a once in a lifetime trip or, you know, a once in a not so often trip, you might just prioritize wanting to get loads and loads done. For us, this is the perfect day. Just come nice and early, get loads done and leave the park right when it's getting super hot and super busy. We just walked down towards the ferry boat, but it pulled away, so we're actually going to switch up and head over to the monorail. It is just a little bit too hot, I think, to stand out there waiting for the next boat. So good to see the train back as well. There is a monorail pulling up, but we are getting the resort monorail. They don't run the express monorail back to the car park until it gets a bit later and a bit busier. Monorail yellow is now approaching. It just disappeared behind the trees there, and the ferry boat did actually just pull in, so we'll have a little race with it now. Sometimes I do find the resort monorail can take quite a while, obviously because it has the stop. It just depends on how quick your stop is. I was trying to remember also though, I feel like the ferry boat waiting area is not shaded like it is here. This is nice, there's loads of fans running. So yeah, we're just a bit worried about like going to wait for the ferry boat in the heat. That's not orange, that is peach. Monorail peach. We did just beat the ferry boat. They're just starting to offload now. I'm gonna get the tram back to our car. We're in the Heroes parking lot. It's just a bit hot now for the walk back. Even though the walk was only about 10 minutes. You've got all your options then, your lift pickup, your parking, or the walkway to the Polynesian Resort. If you're staying at the DVC side of the Polynesian Resort, it's always better to get off at the TTC and walk from there instead of staying on the resort monorail to the Polynesian. You can see that's our monorail, only just heading over that way now. Whereas if you take that walkway, you're literally 2 minutes from the DVC resort rooms, so you don't have to walk all the way over from the lobby. So there's a little tip if you do stay in the DVC rooms. It's also much better as well to walk here to get the monorail to Epcot instead of taking the resort monorail all the way around. We're now over at Disney Springs. It is just coming up to 1 o'clock, so we timed it perfectly for Boathouse. It always takes longer than I think to get to Springs, or just to get out of the Magic Kingdom in general. So it took us about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. You can see Gideon's is running their virtual queue. It is a Sunday, so you know it's not surprising that it's busy, but even that virtual queue line is long, especially in this heat. If you're really keen to go in there and get your cookies or your cold brew, I suggest going on a weekday. Go for opening, or go like around 11, an hour after opening. I always find going for opening sometimes can be the worst because you might wait like 20 minutes before opening, just obviously in a standstill queue, but if you let that queue filter in, sometimes around 11 it's grand. I'm so excited for Boathouse. Let's hope the aircon is doing well in here. Looks like it's quite busy. There's a bit of a queue I think to check in. I've never stayed at the Oyster Bar. If any of you have, let me know if it's any good. I always think it looks pretty cool. This is pretty cool. They've got a hangover hoodie. It is $95. So we've just checked in, but we're just waiting for them to call our table. This color over here is gorgeous. It's like green color. So we've actually been seated in the main area, which I've never been sat in before. So right as you come in, they've got some live music playing. Got some sports in the background and the Oyster Bar. The bread has just come out. This bread is delicious. I forget what glaze it is. They didn't tell us just now. Is it like honey or something? Oh, I just remember it being so good. And we've got some whipped butter to go with it as well. Our food has arrived. So we've gone with a lobster roll and then the filet mignon sliders, and we're gonna share. And then Mom and Dad are doing the exact same thing over there. They're already tucking in. This lobster roll, it's honestly so good. And the sliders are really nice, and they're also really good value. It's like $16.95 for that plate. That meal was delightful. Everything was so nice. Like the filet mignon burgers, my mom was saying like she thought the slider was going to be her favorite thing, but she actually preferred those. The filet mignon burgers are so good. There's like some seasoning on it or something, and then the chips as well have amazing seasoning. It was all good. We ate everything. Yeah, literally like emptied our plates completely. We're just going to pop into Sephora. Just going to have a little look inside. We're heading out now back to the Lime Garage. We're going to go back to the villa and chill for a while. just getting into bed now. We actually spent some time in our movie room just watching YouTube and stuff, which was really nice. The movie room is so cool, and we just brought our snacks up and stuff. It was really cool. Anyway, we are gonna get to bed and get some sleep ahead of another fun day tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.